We're very excited to have here the other two contestants for the Way of the Horse. Now, guys, please, can you explain to me about the Way of the Horse? How did you select your horse?
Well, it's a bit of a lucky dip prize, really. They bring 6 horses in from a stud, and we all took turns at drawing horses out of the hat. Ken was lucky enough to get the first draw, and he picked a fairly good horse. And don't get me wrong, all the horses are beautiful horses from that stud, and but I think both Nation and I agree that Ken got the winner.
Got the premium of the crop.
Yeah. So it's just like when you're working at home, I suppose, that you don't get to choose the horses that you work with. They come off the trailer or the truck at home, and you go to work with what you've got, unless you're breaking them in for yourself. We'll just do the best job that we can with the horse that we get.
And Nash Basket, do you look for a particular quality in the horse when you were selecting the horses?
Yeah, I was mainly looking for a trainable disposition. As much as we could tell from just walking around the horses and looking at them, just something that looked confident and kind. Didn't want anything that didn't look like it was going to work for me in any way. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I've picked the right one. But yeah,
fingers crossed. And may I ask, how do you win the competition? Can you win the competition?
Well, that comes down to the judges, I suppose. I mean, at the end of the day, you can go in there and do the best job that you think that you've done, and hopefully your techniques and your method impresses the judges. And there's some very qualified people on the judging panel, and I suppose we've just got to trust in our own ability and trust the job that we're doing is what they want to see.
And I've got to ask both of you, what is the best advice that you've been given about horses and horsemanship, and who's actually given that to you?
I've had so much advice over these. The one great thing about training horses in this country is there's so many good trainers out there that are keen to share advice with you. Probably the best advice I ever got was to follow a horse's feel. That was actually from Mark Schaefer, a Western pleasure horse trainer from the States. And it's basically, if a horse is soft, you have to be soft. If a horse is hard, you have to be firm. But you're always looking for that feel and follow that feel. So that's it.
Fantastic. Next one.
Yeah, look, I totally agree with Nash. He stole my line, I think. But
damn!
Look, it's a bit of a cliche, but at the end of the day, you work with the horse you've got. You don't worry about the horse that's sitting out in the paddock or the one you've just worked. They're all individuals, and I think if you listen to the horse, the horse will give you the advice. So that's what I'd like to do. Just treat them as individuals and work with the horse you've got.
I like both of those tips, and I've got to say I'm very jealous of your cowboy hats. We don't get to wear cowboy hats, and they are pretty cool looking hats. So guys, thank you so much for spending a couple of moments with us at Equestrian Life. Good luck, and I can't wait to see who ends up winning. So thank you, team, and have a wonderful time at Equitana.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Ciao.